Hey everybody, welcome back to Common RDW. This is back at day 3 of PAX West 2024. I'm still here, haven't gone anywhere yet. My name's Brendan with AG Back Tech over here at Common RDW. You know me, I am the tech guy. And I'm in a very special place right now, as you can see. A lot more enclosed, a lot more quiet, a lot more controlled. But having everything under control, we're gonna go ahead and talk to Grant here at BEACN about all the new audio products and what's going on. So, first and foremost, great to meet you again. Got ready to you yesterday.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about BEACN. How did you guys come to be? I know you guys are a little bit newer in the audio control gaming space.
Yeah.
So tell us about your company.
So BEACN kind of came about because a lot of us have, a lot of experience in the audio industry. Mm-hmm. Some of us came from a company called TC Helicon.
I've seen that company, yeah.
Yeah, so we built some other things. We were part of a team that made a product you may have heard of called GoXLR.
Yeah.
So we've got kind of this, we really understand, or have always kind of understood and felt like we really could work with creators to really take control of their audio a little bit more.
Yeah.
But when we set out with BEACN, what we wanted to do is make products that could really kind of like give control and a bit of agency back to people who didn't have to have decades of audio engineering experience to be able to sound really great.
Yeah, like that's something I wanted to look into because one of my friends, he actually he won a GoXLR in a giveaway.
Yep.
And then I was wanting to get one for myself, but then I heard there was news that Helicon TC shut down, things got kind of downsized a bit, and then the software became open source. But it's good to see that you guys kind of picked back up from the ashes and came out with BEACN. So next thing, what kind of products we got in line so far? I saw you guys' mixer a lot. I think I saw you guys' audio interface. So let's just ask some more questions about that as we go.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we came out of the gate with, we launched January 31st, 2022. Mm-hmm. And we came out of the gate with 3 main products. BEACN mic, which is a USB-C dynamic broadcast microphone. The beauty of it is it's got all of the processing built in. So we've got an EQ, compressor, a patented adaptive noise suppression. What else do we have? An expander, all of that stuff built in, so that it all saves right onto the device, and you can monitor it in real time.
Really?
Using the headphone amplifier, which is a really powerful headphone amp. It can power, high impedance headphones.
Yeah.
We also have our BEACN Mix Create, which is an audio controller for Windows and Mac OS, and it's a really great thing for creators to be able to adjust their levels on the fly. And be able to switch between what they hear, what their audience hears at the press of a button. So submixing. It has multiple mute modes, so you can mute yourself to your chat, mute yourself to your audience, all of that kind of stuff. And then we also have our BEACN Mix, which is kind of the little brother to BEACN Mix Create.
Yeah.
And what it allows you to do is really control all yourself on the fly. It just doesn't have all of the audio routing of Mix Create. Mm-hmm. And then we came out with our low-profile mic arm.
Yeah. That I noticed was very interesting because I'm used to having my mic arm, I have an L-shaped desk.
Yeah.
So I have it on the outer L to kind of reach over my desk.
Yep.
But I never thought of a low-profile mic or at least a good microphone arm. So I'm trying to look at other options to upgrade my rig.
The thing that's really great about them is, especially with ours, there's a 3-inch riser that you can choose to have. So it's optional to put it on. But what you can do is you can attach it underneath the back of your desk and have the arm come underneath the desk and up. So it's really easy, and then it kind of just slides out of the way. You keep it out of the way.
That's cool. Definitely something to keep it like everything off the desk. Is keep it as neat and as clean as possible.
Exactly.
That's cool.
And the one thing that I will say is we're super excited to announce that at PAX, what we're showcasing here at the Alienware Mobile Gaming Lounge is our BEACN Studio. BEACN Studio is a Creator XLR audio interface. Mm-hmm. What it's going to do is take all of that processing power that we have in BEACN mic, and it's going to make it available to anyone that has any XLR microphone.
Oh, that's
so
good.
You plug that right in. All of your settings are going to save onto the device itself, and it just makes it so that anyone with an XLR mic is going to be able to have full control of their audio.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Because what's funny is that I actually recommended one of the BEACN mixers to one of my friends because I personally, how I have my audio separated, I use my Astro mix amp.
Yep.
And then I separated that with its built-in channels.
Yep.
But I'm always wanting to find out, okay, what more can I do? Because I'm looking to get an XLR microphone.
Yep.
Upgrading my headset, getting an amp. I was actually just talking with another creator earlier for headphones.
Yep.
So I'm like, let me see what I can kind of piece together.
Well, and BEACN Studio also has a really powerful headphone amplifier, so you don't need something like a DAC to be able to power really powerful headphones, right? It also has a really low noise, like ultra low noise preamp, and it's also really powerful in terms of being able to power, like it has phantom power for like 48 volt.
Yep.
But it's also going to be able to let you use something like an SM7B, which we have plugged into it right
that's
now,
like the tried and true mic.
without a cloud lifter.
Really?
So you're going to be able to plug right in, and it's going to have enough power to be able to get it going.
That's good, because I know when it comes to like going into the balanced audio, balanced monitors, and definitely for the XLR and the higher end audiophile headphones, they require a lot more power to kind of get them going. Like some of the top tier require like, they have like what, 40, 50, 60 ohms impedance. You got to put a bunch of power through
Exactly.
to get it to work.
Yeah, and then the one kind of other killer feature that BEACN Studio has is we've optimized it for 2 PC setups.
Really?
Yeah, so
that's fascinating.
what you can do is you can take, have all of the audio on a second PC, and what we've done is we found a way to be able to pass that audio back to your first PC and communicate it, so you can have 4 stereo pairs coming in and being able to adjust those on the fly using BEACN Mix Create.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it's an industry first to be able to control and route and manage all of that audio on one PC coming from another one. It also works with something like a PS5, so you can plug it into a PS5.
That's my next question, because I'm like, okay, because like while I do not have 2 PCs, well, technically one's like a data server and the other one's my actual streaming rig. I always want to know like how would the setup look like if I had my console at my desk, because sometimes I'll play on my PS5 on my PC, but primarily I have like the Xbox Series S, the small one, just right under my monitor, nice and tucked away. So I wanted to see like what kind of extra capture or pass-through options that are available for the consoles.
So the interesting thing, there's with Microsoft and with Xbox, they discontinued their audio partner program. So at the moment, it doesn't support Xbox, but it does support PS5. So what you can do is when you plug it into PS5, the way you can run it is that you can have your game audio being passed back to your PC, so that you can listen to that and monitor it with your headphones. And then if you're talking into your mic on that first PC, you can actually send your audio back to the PS5. So like in-game chat, now you don't have to switch to another pair of headphones or something or another microphone. You can use your nice mic that you keep at your desk and have that like really crisp, clean audio going back to chat.
Well, it looks like I know where I'm going to go upgrade to. It's funny how you mentioned audio monitoring, because I'm wearing my in-ear monitors so I can keep up with everything. So I'm like, all right, I want to make sure everything's accurate. And if I got to fix it in post, which I likely might, I can always fix it in post. And then last thing before we let you go here, what are the price points looking at for the array of products? Like when it comes to like the mixer, the boom arm, like what are we looking at price-wise?
Yeah, absolutely. So BEACN mic is $279 US. The mic stand is $119 US.
Okay.
Mix Create is $199 US, and BEACN Mix is $149 US. And then BEACN Studio will be $249 US when it drops. We've announced it now, but it will be available kind of around the second, third week of September. So it'll be available
soon.
Very, very soon. I just realized it's September today.
Yep.
But it's going to be available from our website, which is beacn.com.
Yep.
You can also go there basically anytime beforehand and sign up for notify when available notifications.
Yep.
And then when the product is in stock, you just get, it's going to fire off an email to you so you know. You can also go there to just learn more about it. We've got tons of great information about it.
Awesome.
And it's also going to be available in select retailers, so we'll announce all of that stuff when it's ready.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Well, last thing before our last question, where else can we find more information about BEACN? I know we got the BEACN website, but we have social media handles. Like where can our folks keep up if we want to learn more?
Yeah, so we're pretty much just at BEACN everywhere. You know, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, hit us up over there. Then, like I said, beacn.com. We've also got a support portal to really understand the technical details of everything. If anyone wants to join also our Discord, we have a really engaged team and community that goes in, and you can chat with our engineers or, you know, myself or Craig, who you would have met, who's our CEO. We're always in there and talking to people. So that's discord.gg/beacn, BEACN. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of places, but we really love when people engage with us. It's how we learn and make the products better.
Yeah, honestly, that's one thing I definitely learned about talking with other people, like other folks, especially like co-founders and CEOs and like product makers. It's like the community is super strong and super important to making everything get the way that it does. That's why I can imagine you guys had listening community feedback. Like, okay, we're going to make this new boom arm. We're going to make the Mix Create. We're listening to you guys. And we want to make sure we take care of you.
Totally. And that's kind of where the studio came from. Is after we launched BEACN Mic, people said, well, what about XLR? And we were like, okay, let's do it.
You know what? Honestly, you love to see it. Honestly, man, my Christmas list is going to be very large. Sorry about that, Mom. I'm going to need a lot more tech. Thank you. But with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. This is Brendan with AG Back Tech over here at Team Comment RDW. Thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. I'll catch you guys next time on the next part of the channel. Peace.